Now, this is the last part of the step 1 process, which is the assessing process. Now, you are going to assess every day your meals, but I want you to also assess your meal plans, the whole decision making process every 2 weeks or every 4 weeks. Now, you're going to check your weight every week. Now, if you can manage to check your weight every 2 weeks, that'd be great, because it takes at least 2 weeks to see changes if you have really stuck to some plan. Now understand, if you're not losing weight, it's mostly because you're either not planning, you're not doing the planning process, you're not entering in your journal, or you're not eating as planned. That's it. These are the 2 reasons why you're not seeing changes. So you, honest to God, would know why you're not losing weight. So most of the time, the initial most struggle is no planning. Clients won't plan at all. So much resistant, or some of them would plan and then they will see that it's not working and then they will not plan, but they will still keep charting, and then they'll keep finding evidence of how there's no point in planning because I'm anyway not going to follow it. So the initial part and the most important part the whole time is going to be for you to build a trust with yourself, where if you plan something, you need to eat something. You need to eat as planned. So that's like the most important work that can happen when you plan liberally. You need to meet yourself where you are. So check suppose if you ate something out of plan today, remember that you can plan the same food that you ate out of plan tomorrow as well. Don't be like, no, I need to be restrictive and I need not do this, I should not eat this, and then go and eat it. Instead, just plan the food which you think you should not eat, because you are anyway going to eat it. Just put it on the plan intentionally, and then notice what comes up for you, and be that sort of like in that experimental mindset, right? So assessing, and also, so that's the planning process. And the assessing process is when you assess, okay, what happened exactly? Did I eat as planned or did I not eat as planned? And if I ate as planned, what worked? Like, what was amazing? Like, irrespective of whether you ate as planned, whether you didn't eat as planned, what was amazing about this meal, and what would I like to do differently? So suppose if you ate something out of plan today, like suppose your plan was to eat rice and vegetables and chicken, but you also had some bread, or you had bread and chips. So what worked in it? It could just be something like, it was amazing, it was filling, it was bulky, I loved it, I loved the taste of it, and the chips were crunchy, they were amazing, I loved the taste of it. So what would you like to do differently tomorrow? And it could look like, okay, I like the bread, but I didn't really have to eat 4 slices. Maybe I would eat 2 tomorrow. So I'll plan. I'll still have bread tomorrow. I'll have it. I'll keep it on the plan, so that I'm building the relationship with me, where I trust myself that I will do as planned. And even the chips, like I might not go for a whole bag. Maybe I'll remove some in a bowl and I'll just have that, right? So that is the planning process. What is working, what is not working, and what will I try next time? And this is the same process which you'll do every day, but every 2 or 4 weeks, you are going to check your weight and you're going to assess whether whatever you ate for 2 weeks, did that cause a weight loss? If that produced weight loss, that means it's working. Keep doing it. If it doesn't produce weight loss, or it produced weight loss but it produced constipation or some other heartburn or too much overeating, like you didn't enjoy the whole process, you can consider assessing, like from a step back, what are you going to do differently? And if you are maintaining the same weight, something needs to change. Either you need to reduce the quantity, or shorten the window, or add some fats, reduce the carbs. So you can keep cycling your meal plans every 2 to 3 weeks. And if you gain weight, then you will definitely know why you gained weight, because you will have evidence of all the food that you have eaten. So what is working, what is not working, and what will I try differently next time? Check your weight every month. Also keep a track of your periods, like day 1 of your period, how often your periods are coming, and how many days are you bleeding. And if you want to keep a track on if it's painful or it's not painful, you can keep a track of that as well, but it's not really useful unless you have too much pain and there are a lot of thoughts around you should not be having so much pain. Then please track that as well. And what are your coping mechanisms when it comes to pain?